Hello everyone, this is my reaction video to yesterday's ISC 9 Lives. Roughly half of yesterday's ISC was about the lore of the Nine Tails. Now, me personally, I am not into lore, so sorry, I will just skip over this. I'm not saying it's wrong to have some nice lore, just not my cup of tea.
The Nine Tails are becoming perennial adversaries to the good, hardworking people of Stanton, and as many recent testers of PTU may already be aware, are currently building up their forces for a potential new assault in the coming weeks when Alpha 3.17.2 comes online.
Pause. So we are getting a new PvE Ninetail event. I like this very much. I like good multiplayer PvE content, but I'm not too thrilled because NPC AI is still very, very bad in Star Citizen. NPCs are flying impossible maneuvers and for the most part it's very easy to trick them just to own NPCs.
As part of the upcoming cargo refactor, this was the perfect time to go back and update the old commodity kiosk UI. The core philosophy for the rework is tell the player what's going on above all else so that they can make their informed decisions and plan for the future.
Pause. Yes, please give us good UIs and usable interfaces. I made a video a few weeks ago about CRG's very bad UI and very bad interfaces. Here is a summary of this video. Link is in the top right corner.
We like that the current commodity kiosk is stable. Other than that, honestly, the layout of it does a lot to actually harm our gameplay. It does not show commodities on it when they are out of stock, or when they are full stock, or when the player doesn't have it in their ship. Essentially, a lot of times players will say, you have removed X from this shop, or X shop is not working, when in reality it's just that someone on another server has recently interacted with that shop, and as a result, it's looking like it basically has nothing in it. The biggest thing that we're going to be changing is that if an item is at full and you are trying to sell to the shop, it will still show as in the inventory. If an item is empty, as in someone has purchased all of it, we will just show it on there as being empty. You will be able to go to a shop and know exactly what it is going to normally buy and sell in order to plan your trade routes and such, even if currently the shop is not in a state where it can trade in that commodity. We're also going to be showing things that are in your ship, but the shop doesn't want, or can't want, or considers illegal, so that you can know that there's not a bug occurring, basically. So that you can see that, yes, I do in fact have quite a bit of iron in my hold, and it's not missing, something hasn't gone wrong, it's just that this shop doesn't trade in that particular commodity. And this is just step one of our improvements in the trading gameplay loop. Stay tuned, traders and haulers. Help is coming.
Okay, let's unpack this. There's a lot to unpack. Yeah, I like new UIs that are easier to use, but this isn't exactly stellar, and people on Spectrum are already defending it. It's a first iteration. Come on, people. We are in year 10. This is a $500 million project. No one expects perfection from a first iteration, but give us something halfway decent for a change. I don't think this is asked too much. This interface is just bad. My point is, how hard is it for a $500 million project to hire someone who can make good, usable UIs? I hardly ever complain about UIs in other games. Yes, there are things that could be improved, but in most games I have no trouble using their UIs. But don't worry, I improved it for you. You can thank me in the comments. So what are the problems with this design? First, big no-no, half your screen is filled by your ship. You should know what ship you brought, or you should know in what kind of ship you want to load your cargo. This is a waste of space. This could be used much better than showing you a nice fancy picture of your ship. And then we have double scroll bars. Not good. And those are very small. Make those scroll bars easier to hit so you can scroll down easily. Another scroll bar on this side. Yeah, if he wouldn't show us a big picture of our ship, you could make those scroll bars bigger and maybe you wouldn't even need a scroll bar. Next problem, no separation. How many zeros are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The funny thing is, here CRG used the separator. First rule of any design is make it unique. I think the main problem is Chris is in love with eye candy and fluff, and Chris is happy if he gets something that looks pretty. I'm not saying that I want an ugly interface, but for me the most important thing is an interface should be easily usable and things like prices should be big, not small. And again, please Chris, hire someone who can make good, usable UIs and interfaces. This was my reaction video to yesterday's ISC. Let me know what you think in the comments below and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.